So what if you could start a real business right from your couch? Something that taps into your creativity, doesn't cost a fortune to get going, and could even make you money while you sleep. Well, that is the promise of a digital planner business, and today we're going to break down the exact blueprint to launch your very first one.
Yeah, you can forget about stocking inventory in your garage or dealing with the nightmare of shipping. If you've been looking for a business you can run entirely from your laptop, this is it. We are talking about turning your ideas into a product you create once and can sell to anyone, anywhere in the world.
Okay, let's just start with a number that should really grab your attention. Over 90%. Think about that. With a digital product like a planner, you create it one time and you can sell it forever. That means almost all of the money from every single sale goes straight into your pocket. That's a massive profit margin.
And to get you there, we've broken it all down into a 6-step journey. We'll kick things off with the why, the huge opportunity that's right in front of us. Then we'll get into finding your unique idea, actually designing a bestseller, setting up your shop, marketing it, and finally, turning this whole thing into a real business empire.
First up, why digital planners and why right now? Well, the demand for digital tools that help people with organization, productivity, and just personal growth is absolutely exploding. Seriously, this isn't just some fleeting trend. It's a modern business opportunity with a super low barrier to entry.
So what are we actually selling here? You've basically got two main types. You've got printable planners, which are, well, they're exactly what they sound like. But the really exciting side of this business is the digital planner. Think of it as an interactive PDF that people use right on their tablets with apps like GoodNotes. This means you can sell to someone in Australia just as easily as you can sell to your neighbor next door.
And that brings us to a really important concept, the evergreen product. Think about it. People always want to be more organized. They always want to track their goals. It's not a seasonal thing. And that means you're creating a product that people are going to want to buy all year round, every single year.
All right, let's move on to what is, no joke, the most important step for any new founder: finding your perfect niche. In a busy marketplace, the key to making sales isn't trying to sell to everyone. It's about serving a specific audience and serving them incredibly well.
This slide right here is basically a treasure map of profitable ideas. Instead of just making a generic daily planner, think about a specific problem. Could you create a fitness tracker for runners, a budget planner for freelancers? The more specific you get, like a planner for busy moms or an ADD-friendly one, the easier it is to connect with your customer and make them feel like you made it just for them.
And hey, you want a pro tip, a real secret weapon, especially for beginners? Create undated planners. This is huge because it means a customer can buy it in May or October and start using it right away. And for you, it means you're not scrambling to update all your products every single January. You create it once and it can just keep selling for years. It's pure passive income.
But wait, before you design anything, you absolutely need to validate your idea. And it's way simpler than you might think. Just spend some time on Etsy searching for your niche, then hop over to Pinterest and see what keywords people are actually typing in. Look at what's already selling and ask yourself, what's missing? That little gap in the market? That's your golden opportunity.
All right, with a validated niche in hand, it is time for the fun part, actually designing your first planner. And listen, don't worry, you absolutely do not need to be a professional graphic designer to create something that is beautiful, valuable, and that people will want to buy.
You've really got two main options here. Now, the pros, they often use tools like Adobe Illustrator for total creative control, but honestly, for most people starting out, Canva is a game changer. It's incredibly user-friendly, it has tons of templates, and you can create something that looks super professional without that steep learning curve.
And if you want an even faster shortcut to get your first product out the door, you should know about PLR. That stands for Private Label Rights. Essentially, you're buying a pre-made planner template that you have the license to customize and sell as your own. You just pop your branding on it in a tool like Canva, and you are ready to sell. It is a massive time saver.
Okay, you've designed your planner. It looks amazing. Now, where do you actually sell it? Think of this as choosing the location for your digital shop, your piece of digital real estate. It's a really key decision.
So here are the 3 most popular options. If you're starting completely from scratch with no audience, Etsy is probably your best bet because it has built-in traffic. People are already on there searching for planners. Now, if you already have an audience on social media, Gumroad is a super simple way to sell directly to them. And if you're thinking big and want to build a whole brand around your products, well, Shopify gives you the most control for the long haul.
Okay, your shop is officially open for business, but now we need to get customers in the digital door. So let's talk about the essentials of marketing, pricing, and making that very first, very exciting sale.
Pricing can feel a little tricky, but there's a pretty simple formula. For a single planner, somewhere between $7 and $20 is a great starting point. But here's where the magic really happens. Bundles. When you package a few related planners together, let's say a meal planner, a fitness tracker, and a habit tracker, the perceived value is so much higher, and you can easily sell that bundle for $20 or more.
So how do you get seen? It really comes down to two simple and, most importantly, free strategies. First, optimize your product listings with keywords people are actually searching for, and use high-quality mock-up images so customers can really visualize the planner. Second, use platforms like Pinterest and Instagram to share your planner and drive that free traffic right back to your store.
Finally, let's talk about the big picture here, the payoff. This isn't just about selling one little planner. It's about building a scalable, long-term asset that can actually grow with you and become a real business.
Let's just pause for a second and appreciate how powerful this business model really is. You have zero inventory filling up your garage. You have zero trips to the post office. And the moment you list your product, you can sell it to anyone in the world. That's the magic of digital products.
And if you're sitting there wondering if you've missed the boat, let me tell you, you haven't. As this quote from our source material highlights, the demand is only projected to grow. The barrier to entry is low, which makes this the perfect time for a beginner to jump in and build something truly profitable.
So, we've walked through the entire blueprint from idea to your first sale. Now there's really just one question left. Your first planner is just waiting to be made. So what problem are you going to solve?